All right, hello everyone. I'm Bo Williams in the WATE 6 on Your Side newsroom. Getting you up to date for traffic. Obviously, it's another home game for the Volunteers. Getting ready to take on Texas A&M this weekend. So again, expect heavy traffic Friday, Saturday, and of course Sunday when a lot of people start heading home. So just know the interstates, some of the state highways are going to be very, very busy. Keep all of that in mind. We're going to be traveling around. Give yourself plenty of time to get downtown, get parked for the game. And again, just be patient even on Sunday, as a lot of people will be heading back out, heading back home after the game. Hopefully after a Vols win, that they will everything will be moving along smoothly, but you could still hit some pockets of some traffic. So again, do watch for that as you are headed out. Okay, right now let's get you up to date on some things that we're watching for you around the area. First things first, we're going to bring the maps in here for just a moment. Put me up there in the corner so you still got to look at me. But here you go. We do have some slow traffic for you. We're talking about that game day traffic, and a lot of this has people coming in for the game. Obviously, it's the back end of fall break. People may be coming home. But I-40 eastbound, 75 northbound, Loudoun County. Watch out for some delays as you're coming up here toward the merge, coming on into Knoxville. So again, do watch for that. That is going to be some slow traffic. Trust me, I just drove through it, so you'll get the idea when you go through it as well. But slow traffic for you there, some of it even coming to a crawl. When you have a game day weekend, it's a fall weekend in Tennessee. Yeah, some of the colors are starting to pop here in certain areas. But if you're heading up into the Smokies, just know, pretty typical. Heading into Sevierville right now. Again, this is Friday afternoon, but it won't change really throughout the weekend. It's going to be heavy traffic for you around Sevierville. And then obviously also as you're traveling between Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg, but really the parkway there in Pigeon Forge. Got a lot of attractions, restaurants along the roadway there. Always going to be slow going because you've got, again, game traffic, people staying in the Smokies for the game, but also people just coming up to check out the colors for the fall. So again, just watch for all of that as you're going to be driving around in that area. Another spot we're going to be watching for you, this is going to be Alcoa Highway, and we're going to start getting into some of the alerts that you need to be thinking about as you're heading into next week. Of course, we've got road construction there along Alcoa Highway. It's in different phases. This latest phase is northbound, and what TDOT is saying, the area you're looking at here from the Blount County line, heading up toward Governor John Sevier. That's kind of where they're focusing this weekend. And according to TDOT, beginning Sunday, northbound travelers on Alcoa Highway there in Blount County, from the Blount County line to John Sevier, as we mentioned, you're going to see a new traffic shift. So be prepared. Instead of going this way, you're going to go that way. So just watch going to the right instead of the left as they've been working there. This gives the contractor more room to work on those center lanes of Alcoa Highway. So they're making some progress. That is a big interchange. If you've driven through there, you know exactly what we're talking about. But again, this is the area from the Blount County line and is only impacting northbound traffic heading up toward Governor John Sevier. So again, watch for that. That's going to be on Sunday. Let's see if there's anything else they need to throw in here. Motorists traveling north Alcoa Highway onto Topside Road will now exit along the proposed new alignment just north of the Little River Bridge. Topside Road traffic will utilize the same ramp to access northbound Alcoa Highway. So if you're trying to get onto Topside, things are going to change a little bit, and it's going to impact northbound Alcoa. So that's two things you need to be thinking about right now. Here's where Topside comes into play. That's always a tricky intersection. But again, northbound Alcoa Highway, trying to get over to Topside, and then obviously just all the way up to the Governor John Sevier interchange. You're going to be seeing some issues coming up this weekend. That will start on Sunday, so game day traffic, you do not have to worry about that. Nothing to plan for, any delays through there. You do have to slow it down, watch the speeds that are still posted there. But again, northbound on Sunday is where you're going to see some of that work. So definitely watch for some delays there. All right, other spots we're watching for you as we get you up to date on just things to look for. Anderson County, if you're going to be traveling in Anderson County next week, 75 northbound near mile marker 126. This will start on Sunday as well, October 15th. You could see some lane closures. This is going to be between 6 a.m. and 2 p.m. And again, this is on Sunday, so this could impact you if you're coming into Knoxville, you're staying overnight, you're going to the game Saturday, you're heading back home on Sunday, maybe heading up to the northern part of the state, heading back up toward Kentucky. Just know that you could see some delays, again, from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. This is going to be right around, let's see, mile marker 126. So it's kind of the north end of Anderson County. But crews are going to be doing some roadway testing activities. That's how they describe them. So crews will be out there working. Again, you could see some lane closures. You will definitely probably see some stop traffic or at least some slow traffic. But this is on Sunday, October 15th. So again, watch for that as you're going to be traveling, especially those of you who will be heading home following the Vols game against Texas A&M on Sunday. Another area we're going to be watching for you is in Jefferson County. This is I-40 east and west, so both directions of I-40. This is going to be between mile markers 424 and 426. This is going to be work that's going to start on Monday, so something to think about as far as when you're getting back to work. But again, beginning Monday, watch for those temporary lane closures between 8 a.m. and 12 noon. This isn't overnight work. It's going to be right in the middle, 8 a.m. to noon. So during that morning drive, if you take I-40, if you're coming in, say, from Dandridge, coming in, even from Morristown, you're coming down I-40, or even you're heading back out that way, just keep that in mind, that you could possibly see some delays. What crews are going to be doing here is they've got some bridge inspections that they've got to be taken care of in this area. So again, crews are going to be out there. They'll be checking on some of the bridges through here, some of these overpasses. They got to do those inspections. Watch out for the crews, slow it down. Again, you could see some temporary lane closures as well that could really throw a little bit of a wrench. Give yourself a little extra time. This is going to be Monday morning from 8 a.m. until noon. So again, keep in mind, that's I-40 between mile markers 424, 426 in Jefferson County. All right, another spot you want to be aware of as you're traveling around. We got a couple of spots that we need to talk about here. This is in Roane County. This is going to be Sunday, October 15th, and then Monday, October 16th. The areas we're talking about, I-40 East near mile marker 351 from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. So at least this is going to be some overnight work. So that really shouldn't impact you too much unless you're going to be out late on Sunday, or possibly if you're coming into Knoxville early morning, you got to get a jump start on things. Heading back this direction, you could see some delays. But again, this is going to be Sunday, 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. on Monday. Crews are going to be working on some guardrails near the mile marker 351. They're just asking you to use some extreme caution, slow it down. Crews are going to be out there overnight. Hopefully they're wrapped up by 6 o'clock. Then on Monday, I-40 eastbound and westbound. This is near mile marker 350, so not far from where the previous incident we were talking about. But on Monday, watch out for some temporary lane closures. This again will be overnight work, 8 p.m. to 6 p.m. or 6 a.m. Guardrail repairs will also be in play here as well. So you've got the 15th and the 16th. Mile markers 350, 351. Eastbound will be impacted both times. Westbound just from Monday night into Tuesday morning. But if you live in Roane County, you'll know exactly what we're talking about. So again, be careful for some of those. Those are just going to be some spots you're really going to have to watch out for and definitely slow it down. TDOT releasing its full list of work going on in our neck of the woods in East Tennessee. Last time we chatted, they had about 50 projects they were working on. Thankfully, it's down to 42. Still a lot, though. Anderson County has about 4 projects. Blount County only has 1. Campbell County, real quick, has about 3. If you're heading up toward Carter County and the Tri-Cities, you're looking at about 6. Claiborne County's got some projects. Just about everybody. Greene County is going to be impacted. As a matter of fact, Greene County, I-81, you're going to see some work Wednesday on the 18th. Some lane closures there from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. as well. Kind of that same deal, guardrail work, but on I-81 in Greene County. So be careful with that. That's going to be right around mile marker 21. But a lot of construction going on in Greene County. Hancock, Jefferson County sees about 4. Knox County always has a lot of work, but not as much as what we've been seeing. So that's some good news for you. But of course, keep in mind that work continues on I-640. We've been doing updates on that. That work continues. We're talking the northeast end of town. Let's see if we go back here to the main map for a second. I'm going to kind of scroll in for you here. Talking right through here, that northeast corridor, Washington Pike, that area as you're heading around the bend, heading over toward the 40 interchange. Let's just bring in a camera. I'll just show you what we're talking about. Here's some of that construction right now. So you can see it's down to 2 lanes both directions. They've been shifting those lanes, but crews are still out there working. That'll continue through the weekend. With the game day traffic, people trying to get in and out of town, even though it's 6:40, you could still possibly see some delays, but just kind of keep that in mind. That work will be continuing again for a while, or at least for a little bit longer. We'll have to continue to watch that for you and let you know when that all wraps up. But that's a live look for you right now on this Friday. Everybody's getting through there without any problems, so to speak, so that is good to see. Also, right now, let me show you here. Let's hop out of this since we got some cameras up. We'll have some fun here for a minute. Let's zoom over here for a minute. This is I-40 over near Western Avenue. Do have some delays coming off that ramp, but right now traffic looking okay there for you on a Friday. Of course, one of the big spots we always have to watch, especially on a game day weekend, is going to be I-40 near Alcoa Highway. And this is pretty typical for you as you're making your rounds east and westbound. Typically will slow. Right now this is westbound. We're seeing the bumper-to-bumper traffic. But throughout the day and then on Saturday, it's going to be eastbound heading in for the games. But it always changes. So just know this is one of those spots that always will slow you down. So just kind of keep that in mind for your travels as well. Hey, I do want to remind everybody, if you've got a question about traffic, maybe a project going on in your neck of the woods, you would like us to make a call, look into, we can do that for you. Just go to Bo Williams at WATE.com. Just shoot me a note. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know. Be as specific as you can possibly be. I know lots of times we concentrate on the interstates, but this could be a road just outside your neighborhood. Maybe there's some work going on, or an upcoming project, or there's a project that just doesn't seem to end. We can find out for you and get you more details there. But go to BoWilliams@WAT.com. We'll make some calls for you, and we'll try to get all that stuff answered for you the next time we chat. But again, that's kind of how things are shaping up for you as we get ready to head into a game day weekend, and then, of course, next week. Again, just be patient out there on the roadways. Watch out for those crews. Slow it down when you need to. Officers will be out there patrolling. And, of course, the big key is let's keep everybody safe out on the roads. And, of course, we're here to help you get from point A to point B without any problems. All right, so, again, go to Bo Williams or send me a note, BoWilliams@WAT.com. We'll get those answered for you. But right now, that's how things are shaping up as we head into a game day weekend and, of course, next week when you head back to work. All right, guys, thanks so much.